Welcome to Jesus Possibilities Worlds, where impossible is possible. In the name of Jesus, together, together we can change the world. Hallelujah. In Jesus' holy name, I have united my dear father and mother, brother and sister, aunties and uncle. All into it. As we begin to say, we want to confirm if you pass by, indeed, you are here today. Let's go to our question. Sexy and good-hearted cannot or can never give a man to you and the household. Sexy and good-hearted cannot or can never give a man to you and the household. There's more into being part of somebody else. Know them before you join that bed to you and the household. Sexy and good-hearted can never or can never keep a man. There is more into being part of somebody else. Know them before you join that bed. As we begin to say, it is a question. It is in your hand today to make your judgment. We have two ways to join. Hop in or hop out to you and the household. Yes, there is more into being part of somebody else. Knowing them first before you join that bed is the best thing. Yes, there is more into being part of somebody else. Knowing them before you join that bed is the best thing. Option number 2. No, sexy and good-hearted is qualified to own a husband to you and the household. No, sexy and good-hearted is qualified to own a husband to you and the household. To you and the household. Let's go to our question. Speaking to you in a dry land, Mr. James, we write down our Jesus Possibilities Worlds. We stand for love and what other shall be on top. Let's go to our content. Sexy and good-hearted was born in the land with 3 sisters. Sexy and good-hearted was born within the land with 3 sisters. Sexy and good-hearted got married at the age of 24. She finished her schooling. Now she's getting married. 3 sisters went for travel into a different land, and all the document was stolen. So they are looking for a way to come back. This has took 1 year. So there is 3 sisters. None of them was in the land. At the lady found a husband, sexy and good-hearted. As the husband came, ready to pay anything that is needed. mother and father came in position, and they say you are allowed. 3 sisters are not within the land. The young man say, no problem. As they come back, I will meet them. It is a content. After the young man continue with his marriage, he married that lady, sexy and good-hearted. After they begin to live for 2 days, a week later, those 3 sisters arrive. It is a content. As they arrive into their mother and father kingdom, they speak to the mother and father. If somebody is married, our sister, we are willing to go to that kingdom and live there at least a while, 2 weeks or 3 weeks. The mother says, it's confirmed. Both of you was not here. As these 3 ladies make it a reality, they move and they went to the kingdom of their sister. As they arrive in number 3, they see outside. Young man who was not playing in his life. He owned a big house with a big fence. Rich people location. As they began to scan the house, it is really big. As they began to knock the door, they came inside and they see is a big building. 6 cars are parked within the fence. At the scenes, they begin to call their sister name. As the sister arrives, sees them, they're all his sisters. She ran to them, give them a hug. The young man went for vacation. The husband of that lady, as they begin to be shown this is the place that you will be sleeping, one of them asked a question. Can somebody tell me how many rooms in here? The mother, which is their sister, confirmed 10 rooms and 8 bathrooms. As she sees they all seated, they slept. They cannot wait to see that young man. As the boys left, young man make a phone call, find them. They all were in shopping. He said, I will be coming today, which is the 2nd day that those ladies arrived to his kingdom. The woman says, my sisters are here, and they are in our kingdom. The young man says, no problem, so I can meet them as well. As the young man arrived, they both were in the store. In short time, as they both heard, the sister husband had arrived. Sexy and good-hearted husband had arrived. They said, hey, we must go home to go and meet this young man. As they came home, they seized the young man, no doubt, in their own view. All of them are jealous. Everyone among them need to be married before other one is something they've been carrying on since they were small little babies. And they're still doing it. And they sees the husband in the number of 3. This young man is speaking to them. Many of them are calculating how can they take this young man. They don't care if his sister, husband or not. They like the husband. And they stood in the number of 3. They are viewing the young man. They begin to speak in their own mind. Other one says, I want you to be my husband, and you shall hear me. I don't care who is on the way. Other one says again, I want to have a good time with you 6 times, and I will let you go. Other one says, you must be my husband or no one else again. And the young man begin to greet them. Everybody in distance in their mind, but they're standing, looking into the young man. And the young man begin to greet them. How are you doing? The boss or lockdown. The sister just went up, sexy and good-hearted. In short time, they begin to make it a reality. They ask the young man, what do you want? The young man says, I'm okay. You're a guest. I should be the one that asking, since my wife is up there. They say, no, it's our sister. So please, what can we give to you? The young man said no. As he began to see his wife says, I am going to store to buy some stuff. Since you both are relaxing, watching a movie, I will be back. Sexy and good-hearted. Left those 3 ladies was her husband. And the young man began to get up among 3 ladies. He tried to go to the bathroom. It's not comfortable. One of them sees how the young man is breathing. He want to leave him. He want to leave them. They say, hey, you okay? The young man says, yes, I'm okay. Okay. If you're okay, that's good. In short time, the young man got up, is going to the bathroom. Before he opened the door of the bathroom, the one who says, I want you to be my husband, or no one else again, arrived and said, hey, I know you are my sister, husband, but there's no man I see in this world that I love than you. Please, I want you to be my husband. As the young man tried to open his mouth, the clothes dropped on the floor. As he sees, he ran in the room and locked the room. Young man doesn't just talk just like that. As he seated, he began to sleep, then knocking the door. He's not saying anything. That lady gave up as she began to want to go down. Other one who says, I want to have a good time with you 6 times, and I will free you. Arrive and say, I love you so much. And I know you are married to my husband. All I need from you is to have a good time, 6 times, and I will free you. No more question. As the young man tried to begin to say something, I tell you, clothes begin to fall down from the lady. This young man access and locked the door again. He began to be inside. He doesn't want to open the door. In about 20 minutes, the other one arrived with different tone, who says, you must be my husband or no one else. As she arrived, she knocked the door and speak in different tone. This guy now it is a different human being. As she opened the door, this lady came inside and locked the door herself and told the man, you must be my husband or no one else. And the young man says, hey, I am married to your sister. She said, yes, it's confirmed. I know that. But I be seeking for somebody which can entice me in my own view. And here you are today. I came too late, but I have ways to pull you out. And the young man says, hey, if it's not your sister, then none of you can ever own me. He said, let me tell you, you must live with me now and not even tomorrow. And the lady began to throw the clothes down. His sister, sexy and good-hearted, arrived and knocked the door 3 times and proclaimed, I am here, sexy and good-hearted. And to hear the name, I tell you, everybody begin to want to go take other people clothes. No attention. They begin to put wrong clothes, put in wrong location. And the sexy and good-hearted came. She asked them what happened. His sister says, I just finished shower and I came inside here and I find my clothes are not here. This is why I put your husband's clothes. I find them in the drawer. She began to laugh and said, hey, you don't look good on those clothes. Go and shine, sexy and good-hearted. Young man on lockdown and sees everything is done. 3 members in the same day. He began to ask his wife, would you please tell me when is it the day for your sisters to go back to their kingdom? The young lady said, hey, they must be here. They are my sisters. I love them so much and I miss them. The lady said, yes, for them to get married, they must be in the kingdom, not in the sister house. The lady says, I'm sorry, I can't allow it. It's quiet. It is a content. As he sees, he came with letter. As he began to see all this happening, he distanced himself from the kingdom where they both are. As they have 6 cars within the kingdom. He began to ask his wife, please, I want you to tell your sisters to go back to the land, to the house to the kingdom. The lady said, "Hey, I'm sorry. I cannot allow that." The man got quiet. After 3 months has passed by, young man is not comfortable. He distanced himself. My dear father and mother, brother and sister, aunties and uncle, a day arrive. This young man, wife, sexy and good-hearted, is taking a vacation for 3 months. It is a content. I am trying my best, try to make it shorter. As he took the plane, this young man called his wife sexy and good-hearted and says, "Hopefully you told your sisters to go back to the kingdom as you are leaving as well." The lady said, "No, they will take good care of you. They are my sisters. They know everything about you." The young man said, "It's confirmed. My dear father and mother, brother and sister, aunties and uncle." And the lady came back 3 months later. She began to cry. Sexy and good-hearted began to cry. "You are being confirmed today. If it is a question, who among these three members is the one that making sexy and good-hearted cry? Hear them out again." Fourth one says, "I want you to be my husband or no one else." Other one says, "I want to have a good time with you 6 times and I will free you." Other one says, "You must be my husband or no one else." Can you tell us who among these members is making sexy and good-hearted cried? And they began to hear it. One of them took the young man, is on lockdown, is pregnant. Those 3 months, this lady on lockdown was a 3-month baby. Who among them can make this woman cry? Who? Some people says it's the first one. Others says it's the second one. Some says it's the third one. And they begin to ask him. Young man was sleeping. He didn't get up for 2 days. And one young man came and wake him up and said, "Hey, what is wrong with you?" He says, "The one who says, I want to have a good time with you 6 times and I will free you, has took me from sexy and good-hearted." Are you sure this young man is speaking the truth? Are you sure in your own understanding? As he picked the second one, they wake him up. As he began to wake up, they ask him, "What is wrong with you?" He said, "The one who says, all I want is 6 times, destroy my kingdom." Are you sure the young man indeed woke up and says what is really breaking the kingdom? Other one says, "You must be my husband or no one else. Whether you are related to my sister, I am a ways." One of them make this young man on lockdown. My dear father and mother, brother and sister, aunties and uncle. You may not understand where we are going or where we are coming from. That's correct. You and that man has started that kingdom. Welcome, or I have come to tell you there is no small word in a relationship. There is no small word in the relationship. As one person begins to say something, other one should put attention into it, begin to ask questions. Yes, they are his sisters. That's correct. But as they begin to call them, don't you think many of them respond to their own name? As they begin to respond into their own name, they can do anything under that name. Sexy and good-hearted begin to cry each and every day. But as they begin to ask the woman what is wrong with you, she can open her mouth. As she began to say, sisters is one of them. As she began, I tell you, to say they are my friend, she is one of them. As you begin to unite with that husband, no matter how small it is, whoever started or the one who didn't started should ask questions. Make sure is knocked down. What we leave halfway, we come to an end to regret it. If she would have asked question, what is it matter? I was married when they was not there, and they insist to come into our kingdom. What is wrong? This young man may have some time to speak something, but she believed was out of question. Everything is okay. Speak to that man. That's the reason you chose him. Speak to that man. That's the reason you chose that man to join the bed. That's the reason. Keep on speaking and keep on asking questions. Whether you know it or not, ask questions. Allow others to say what they have in mind. As they begin to pitch in into what need others, you will begin to add what is yours and find the right solution. Together, we can change the world. This young man lost a woman, sexy and good-hearted. Just like that, woman began to cry with nothing to say. With 2 children, she is single mom. That lady, she is single mom. At the man here, she lost the house. She took a vacation that she never returned to that kingdom. What happened? They were smiling. But what happened? His own sisters began to be beyond revel. Yes, we are human, nobody to be judged. But are you sure? Do you speak to that person? Because if you speak to that soul and the human being, anything that makes sound, that want to break both of you, shall be completed at night. And both of you wake up in the morning. It's done. Both of you know it inside the brain. As you begin to see what was spoken last night, you will have ways to abide by it. May God bless you. Let go of that name. Yes, I am big, really. Elephant is claiming in the forest as well. That is the big one. Can we walk together? You and me. As we proclaim we are human. Can we walk together? May God bless you. May God bless you. On our channel, we're speaking many ways that you may be confused, but based into the video, put attention into it, and you will know where we are coming or where we are going through the video that you put attention into it. As small as we contribute into your kingdom, you will know. Together, there won't be no nightmare anymore. Together, there won't be no crying no more. Together, there won't be no struggle anymore. Together, may God bless you. In Jesus' holy name. Amen and amen.